Hello, dear children. How are you? Hope you all are absolutely fine and doing well at home. So, today we shall continue with the same chapter, and the title of the chapter is Stephen Hawking. Clear? So, let's start the reading from page number 138, paragraph number 2nd. 2 years after being diagnosed with ALS, Hawking wrote his graduate thesis. Okay? Now, before 2 years after being diagnosed with ALS disease, Hawkins wrote his graduate thesis. It was inspired by a theorem of space-time singularity in the center of black holes. Now, the title of the thesis is Space-Time Singularity in the Center of Black Holes, put forward by Roger Penrose. He had also obtained a research grant at Gonville and Causes College by 1966. Okay, he also received grant from these mentions college in 1966. So finally in 1966, Hawking had obtained his PhD in cosmology. He had completed his PhD in cosmology in 1966, and his award-winning essay Singularities and the Geometry of Space-Time earned him the prestigious Adam Prize, which he shared with Penrose that year. That year means same year in 1966, when he had received his PhD, when he has completed his PhD degree in cosmology. Then his award-winning essay, the one of the thesis, and the title of this is Singularities and the Geometry of Space-Time, and he got Adam Prize for this, which he shared with his partner Penrose. The following year his son Robert was born. ठीक है, same that year in 1966 his son Robert was born. Hawking has noted that event as well as the birth of his other two children as among the happiest of his life. So these are the few moments which are the happiest moment of Stephen's life. Okay, now the years the followed had some major ups and downs for the genius. ठीक है कि आप in his life same years many measures up and down he faced in his life, but Hawkins and Penrose collaborated on work that gained more accolades. Accolades means praise, and collaborated means work together. But the company of the Hawkins and the Penrose, they both worked together and gained more praise in the field of the science and research. At the same time, his health continued to worsen. He was unable to walk without crutches. Okay, crutches means the help, without the help of the sticks. Okay, now the day by day his health was again continued to worsen, and he was not able to walk without now sticks. Okay, crutches. Finally, in 1969, he was confined to a wheelchair. So, in 1969, he was completely on the wheelchair. He was not able to move now. Still, his work flourished, and the following year, but he was on the wheelchair, but his work was not affected due to his disease. His work flourished. Flourished means extraordinary, outstanding. Okay, he was on the wheelchair, but his inventions were, yeah, he was doing extraordinary. And the following year, he celebrated the birth of his daughter, and the same year in 1969, he celebrated the birth of his daughter Lucy. In fact, in 1970, proved to be a big year for Hawkins. Clear? Why proved to be a big year for Hawkins? Because he discovered what was known as the second law of black hole dynamics. Clear? In 1970, he discovered the second law of black hole dynamics. The following year, he won the Gravity Research Foundation award from his essay entitled Black Holes, clear, and the same year in 1970 he received Gravity Research Foundation Award, clear, and he published his first book, The Large Scale Structure of Space Time, in 1973. More importantly, he started his research in quantum machine and quantum gravity. Now, after publishing his first book in 1973, and the title of the book is The Large Scale Structure of Space Time. Now, more importantly, now he started his research in the field of quantum machines and quantum gravity. Now in 1974, Stephen Hawking's work became world famous. So up to 1974, he was very much famous in the field of the science. So he was not only famous in the United Nations, but he was all over. He was famous in the world. Okay, his research finding has disproved his earlier discovery of the second law, and his research clear why did that earn him fame. He might have been wrong on one topic, ठीक है हो सकता था he might be wrong on one topic, but he also discovered something incredibly important, clear. His work showed that black holes emitted a form of radiation, ठीक है कि black hole जो है it is emitted like a form of the radiation, and which was later named Hawking's radiation, and later on it was also named with the Hawking's radiation. This discovery, along with his earlier work, helped us gain an understanding of what exactly black holes are. So with the discovery of the second law of the black hole, it is very difficult to all common people to understand the theory of the black holes ki what is the exactly black hole, clear ki what is the theory of the black hole. So it is very easy with the discovery of the Stephen Hawking's, clear ki as a common person we can understand it very easily. Now the award following Hawking's discovery were plentiful. He was named a Fellow of the Royal Society in 1974. The following year, same Hawkins and Penrose received the Pies 11th gold medal for science, and Paul 6th award, clear, in the field of the science. They both, Hawkins and his partner Penrose. Hawkins even received the Albert Einstein Award and Hughes Medal from the Royal Society. He also received Albert Einstein Award. Then in 1979, he secured a prestigious post. He was appointed in one of the prestigious posts. And the name of the post is that he was named Lucasian Professor of Mathematics at the University of Cambridge. ठीक है, he was appointed as a Professor of Mathematics at the University of Cambridge. The chair was founded in 1663. This post came to existence in 1663, and the second person to hold this position was Sir Isaac Newton. ठीक है, and before it the second person to hold this position was Newton, okay, and Stephen Hawking, and second person is Newton. One of Stephen Hawking most notable achievement came in 1983, and what was it? Along with Jim Hartle, Hawkins devised a theory that the universe has no boundaries. Clear, in 1983, he discovered with Jim that the universe have no boundaries. Clear, this theory combined concept from quantum machines and Einstein theories of general relativity. Clear? Now this theory is the combination of quantum machines and the Einstein theories of general relativity. In 1980s brought on another set of prestigious award for Hawking's. ठीक है? He received one more award in 1980s, he was named a commander of the British Empire. Clear? He was named a commander of the British Empire. British Empire means rank under being knighted. Clear? ठीक है? And a companion of honor. More than a decade. Decade means after 10 years later, in 2009, President Obama, ठीक है, presented him with the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest honor bestowed upon a civilian in the United States of America. So after 10 years, in 2009 he received very prestigious award from the President of United States of America, Obama. He presented him with the Presidential Medal of Freedom. ठीक है, this is the very prestigious civilian award in the United States of America. Clear? Now, Hawking's enduring popularity comes from his writing. We know it very well that he was really very famous in the field of writing also. Okay, he is a very good writer. In first book is written by in 1973, but his book A Brief History of Time from the Big Bang to Black Holes was released in 1988, and it was sold more than 10 million copy, right? Now this one book, he opened up the universe to million of people who would never have thought of its mysteries. Okay, with the help of this book, Hawkins already opened the path to the universe to all common people, because before it a common people have no idea about the universe, ki what is a theory of universe, how it came to exist and how it work, how it work. Clear? So since so each and everything is mystery for a common person, but after 1988 it was really very easy to understand the concept of the black hole in the universe. Since in 1988 Hawkins has written a number of books including A Brief History in Time, which is an updated version of the first. Okay? First is The Brief History of Time, from the Big Bang to black holes. Second, it is updated version, and it is a briefer history of time, which is an updated version of the first book. Now another popular publications include On the Shoulders of Giant, The Universe in the Nutshell, and the autobiography, and My Brief Autography. So these are the names of the books which were written by Stephen Hawking. Clear? ठीक है? So today we will do the reading up to here. Rest part of the chapter we will read in the next video. Thank you. Have a good day.